Hey friends, good morning and happy Thanksgiving. This episode is going to go live on Thanksgiving Day 2025. But if you're listening in the future on any other day, hey, good morning. Thanks for listening to The Composed Artist. I'm your host, Stephanie Gaffney. And I just wanted to send a message to anyone and everyone who listens, who subscribes to the YouTube channel, to the account on Spotify, or just listens to the podcast. Thank you. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for listening to the things that I have to say, to share, listening to the awesome interviews and conversations that we've had here on the podcast. Thank you. Thank you for your time and your support. I can't tell you how many times people will email or DM or stop me in social settings and say, I love the podcast, which is so nice to hear. It's so encouraging to hear that, people are tuning in and listening and enjoying it. There have been so many days where it's just another thing on the list to sit down and record. As a mother with children and as an artist with a ever growing list of to-dos, recording podcast episodes is not often at the top. And so it really keeps me going. Your encouragement and your support, the smiles, the feedback, the comments, the shares. Anytime y'all share on Instagram, on the stories, it just lights my day. It really is validating. So thank you. And please keep that up because there are many days when I need to see it. So thank you. This episode is going to be short because you've got stuff to do on Thanksgiving Day. I know I do as well. And but there were three specific things that I am truly grateful for in my life that I want to share with you. And yeah, I just wanted to put this out there in case you were feeling overrun with your to-do list, or feeling like maybe lost or overwhelmed, and you just need to kind of sit back and think about things that really matter and things that you take advantage of and take for granted. And the first thing on my list of things to be grateful for is my family. Now, as you know, I just had a baby about 2 months ago, our first little boy, Michael, and I'm very grateful for him. He's adorable. He's massive. Currently, he weighs like 16 pounds, which is in the 100th percentile for weight. He's as big as he can get for his age. And yeah, it's just been very fun. My children are amazing. I'm grateful for each one of them. I'm grateful for such a supportive and loving husband. My family unit is just, they rock. They're so cool. They make me laugh and they give my life purpose. In the days and the times when I am overwhelmed and overstimulated and just need a break, because we all do just need a break sometimes, it's helpful to sit back and look at the chaos, just kind of physically sit back and just look and watch people screaming and yelling and crying, and just look at all of their little faces and hold their little hands. I saw something on Instagram that if you are mad at your child, which happens often, frustrated, losing patience, if you just hold their little hand, it kind of makes you realize how fragile they are, and how much they depend on you even in these difficult times. And so I'll do that sometimes. I look at that and I'm like, if I didn't have this, if I didn't have the kids, if I wasn't married, or I just had one child, or if my days looked less chaotic like they do sometimes, I would be begging God for this, you know? Where I'm at, what I have, all of my blessings, I would be praying for every day. I would want that. If I didn't have children, I would desperately want children. If I just had one, I would desperately want two or four, like I have. Oh, so that gets me through those hard days sometimes, just being really grateful for what I have, even when it's hard. Being an artist is really fun, and I'm going to get to that. That's actually one of the things that I'm grateful for, and I can't wait to talk about. But being an artist is very fun. Teaching artists how to do live wedding painting, all of the things that fill my cup as an artist and entrepreneur, and career-wise, I'm grateful for all of those things. But they do not, in the grand scheme of things, I believe that our goal is to get to heaven and to bring as many souls with us as we possibly can. That's kind of my ultimate purpose on this earth. If you think about what your purpose is, it's to set a good example and to pour peace and happiness and positivity into the world and your surroundings and the people around you, and to be a light, to be like Jesus, like that's what we're called to do. And if I just get through, like if I were to give everything up, if you've been listening to the podcast, maybe you may remember that I was homeschooled. So my mother, her career was raising her children and educating us. There were 7 of us. That was her career. That was her life for the past 30 years. And if I found myself in a position to give all of this art stuff up and do that for my family, that would be the ultimate career, the ultimate vocation, honestly, because that's what we're called to do, I believe. And so, yeah, I'm grateful for my family, grateful for my children, for giving me purpose, an eternal purpose, and for giving me so much joy and so many laughs. They're hysterical. Kids are hysterical. Oh, so even in the hard times with the attitudes, because I have daughters and they are giving it to me these days. Oh my goodness. They're still so funny. They're so cool. I love them. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Have kids. And I'm grateful for my husband, because without him, I could not do all of the extra little things, and I couldn't be as present or as happy, and I couldn't be the best version of myself that I am able to be because of his support. I mean, hands down, great guy. 10 out of 10 guy. So, number 1, grateful for family, 100%. And extended family as well. Grandparents, my husband's parents, their willingness to help, their love for my children. I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to watch my siblings, my parents, my in-laws dote on my children. It's the best. It's the best. I love it. It makes me happy as well. The second thing on my list to be grateful for, and this is recently, I mean, it always is something that you kind of take for granted if you're well, but my health, okay? My physical well-being, my mental well-being. I'm so grateful for good health. When you're not in good health, or a family member or a loved one is not in good health, it rocks your world. I'm fortunate to have good health. Recently, I will share this. So I'm a painter who suffers with trigger finger. Joy. So I've been dealing with pain and recovering, and I'm seeing a hand specialist and everything for my right hand, my dominant hand. And now I have a finger acting up on my left hand, and it's just a whole thing. And, coming from somebody who has really been healthy and has had good health for most of my life, this really stinks. This really is it's it's on the front burner. It just is. I'm dealing with it, and so it just makes me very thankful to have been in good health for so long. And it reminds me of my age, and overworking certain parts of my body by working, painting nonstop, taking better care of myself, hydrating, stretching, all the things. Every now and then some, and this is minor. Oh my gosh, this is minor. There are people in the world, people that I know personally, who are dealing with cancer diagnoses and, other ailments. And I'm just grateful for my health, and wanted to encourage you to be grateful for your health as well, because it comes and goes, and, you have to take the hits. And it's just one of those things that to an extent is within your control. And then until it's not, right? So anyway, that's a second thing that I'm very grateful for. Grateful for the good health of my children and my husband. And, whenever you get sick, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for the times when we're not sick and we're all sleeping through the night. So good health is very, it's high up there. Number 2 on my list of things that I'm grateful for this year. Fellow entrepreneurs, listen up. Let's talk about protecting your business. We all know that having a solid contract is essential, but drafting them is daunting and can be very expensive. I'm an artist, I'm not a lawyer, for a reason. That's where the legal page comes in. The legal page offers attorney drafted contract templates tailored for creatives and small business owners like you and me. Whether you're a photographer, an artist, a business coach, a designer, or an event planner, or what have you, they've got you covered. These templates are easy to customize and come with very clear instructions that include free future updates. That's huge. I was honored to be asked to review their live event artist contract, and it checks all the boxes for me. Don't leave your business vulnerable. Invest in peace of mind with the Legal Pages contract templates. So, if you're ready to get your business legally legit, head to the show notes and click the link to save 10% off any product in the shop, or use my code StephanieG10. Again, get your business legally legit with a Legal Page contract today. And the third and final item on my list, my top 3. There's so many things I'm grateful for. Oh my goodness. But the third thing on the list that I'm grateful for today, this Thanksgiving Day, is art. Beautiful art and the ability to create art. Being a woman in the world, in the United States in the year 2025, is a very fortunate place to be. It's a very fortunate time to live in, with social media and the explosion of awareness across different platforms around the world through our phones and these apps. It's incredible. It has allowed me, it's played a big part in allowing me to make a living doing art. An opportunity that didn't exist 15 years ago. When I started my career, Instagram had just been invented and, you know, pushed live, if you will. We had Facebook before that. And even before that, we had MySpace. And before that, we had, computers. We barely had it's just grown and developed. And so the opportunities that we have to make a living selling art outside of our immediate circles has exploded. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for the way that God made me to be able to observe the world around me and see it in a unique way. I know that the way that I look at trees and color and light and, detail is very different from the way my husband sees it. He's not an artist. And so um, it's a beautiful gift to be able to see the world through the eyes of an artist and to be able to put ideas on paper or canvas by way of all different types of media. Just, it's a gift. And I'm so grateful for it. The times when I wish I could, like, we get on here and we vent, me and other people get on these podcasts and we complain about the struggles of balancing motherhood and work with art and creativity and responsibilities and paying bills. And we complain about that a lot. And this is a fun platform to do that because people agree and can relate, right? It's relatable. But it's still, it's such a cool job, and I'm really grateful for it. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to juggle family life and the desire to be present for the kids, juggling that with the desire to also be in the studio and just be plugged into some music and painting for hours on end and completely losing track of time. Love being able to do that too. And I'm just grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. If I did not, Chris and I have talked many times about me like quitting everything, not because I want to, because, it does pull me away from the family and the kids are young and they need me. So it's like, do you need to work? Do you want to work? Do I need to work? If I didn't work, like if because Chris is a lawyer, he does well and we would be okay financially. And I could stay home and, watch the kids, keep the kids. I can homeschool. I can do whatever we need to do as a family. But if I quit painting, I tell anybody who asks, if I were to quit like teaching or live painting or doing commissions, I would still have to create. I would have to paint. I would have to take up pottery. I would have to sketch every little thing in my house and around I would have to travel. I would need to, because that's who I am. That's what I need to do to fill my cup. I'm a creative. And so being able to do that for fun and also developmentally, like to continue learning how to do better and try new things and always kind of improving and pushing past like creative plateaus, things like that. Being able to do that and also do that for other people in a way that gives them a piece of art that they could never have created, and now that they can cherish in exchange for some cash, being able to pay my bills, being able to help my husband support the family. That's a gift, and I'm grateful for it. So I'm grateful today for my family, for good health, for health in general, even when, we're suffering, being grateful for the gifts of health, and and then also being grateful for art and the ability to create art and make a living out of it. Just being an artist. It's all three of these things are very important to me. And when when any of those things are missing, or I'm not able to enjoy one of those blessings for whatever reason, you know, I'm just not as fulfilled. My cup is not full. And so I'm grateful for that. So what are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for this year? What are you grateful for in the past? What are three things that you could not live without? And if you've ever had to try to live without them, that your life isn't full. Think about that. Think about that and be grateful. Be grateful to God. Be grateful to um, just be grateful. Yeah, that's kind of my things that I wanted to just put out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, you who are listening or watching. I'm so excited about things that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm excited about the holidays. I'm excited about Christmas and seeing family and extended family. I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited about all the little holiday parties that the kids will be invited to, that we'll be invited to, that'll feel very overwhelming. Like, oh my gosh, we got to go to another one. But they always are so much fun, and I'm glad we make time for them. I do have something very exciting. I've created an opportunity. Now we're talking about um, like art business stuff. As you may know, I'm a live wedding painter, and I've created an online course called The Wedding Painter's Blueprint, designed specifically for artists who want to either begin or fast track their live wedding painting development and their career. It includes elements of small business creation and development, marketing in the wedding industry, understanding clients and their emotional drivers in the wedding industry specifically, and then fundamental art instruction, group critiques. It's awesome. It's this whole course is everything I wish I would have been taught or would have been available to me in the earlier years of my career. We've gone through the course 3 times, and next year will be the fourth. But I have a really exciting opportunity for anybody who is interested in taking the course. Um, for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I'm running a very exclusive. I've never done this before. I'm running a deal, an offer for early enrollment in the course. I'm only going to mention this on the podcast today because the offer will be valid. It'll be open tomorrow on Black Friday through next Tuesday, December 2nd. And in order to learn more information about it and to access the offer, you have to join the wait list. So we're going to link the wait list here in the show notes, and then also on the screen, so that you can go through the website and peruse and learn more about the course if you'd like. And then whenever the offer goes live tomorrow on Friday, after Thanksgiving of 2025, if you're listening in the future, you may have missed it. Sorry, but we're making this available. Okay. And the intention is, here's the thought. The course is a guided course. So I go through the course with you guys. We do a big live launch. It's very exciting. And then for 12 weeks, I show up live 3 times a week, and through support groups, through the Facebook group, through one-on-one coaching, through the support email, the support line, if you will. It is my top priority for 12 weeks. Longer if you consider the kind of promotional period the month before, and then afterward helping people kind of do the next steps after the course closes. So it is my baby. I love it. I'm very hands-on. I think it was meant to be hands-on for me as your mentor, as your instructor. And it goes live in February, in the spring, and then goes through May, right before school closes and the summer begins. So timing wise, the course works out great for me, and it works out great for a lot of people. But we also have hundreds of people on the wait list because it's not the right time for everyone. So we wanted to give you guys an opportunity to get a head start on the course and enroll early. If you want to learn more, please email us at hello@thecomposedartist or the support line, support@stephaniegaffney.com. And if you're interested and you want to start getting the emails and start learning more about the early enrollment opportunity, click the link in the show notes to access the waitlist. So yeah. And then if you're ever interested in one-on-one coaching, that's sporadically accepted throughout the year. I love Zoom calls with artists all over the world, wherever you're located. Let's get on a call. Let's chat about your goals, where you're at in your artist career. And then we could do a website audit, portfolio audit. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. I'm here to offer guidance and suggestions and encouragement that I would have loved. I would have paid anything for when I was starting my business. So, yeah, did want to throw that out there as an act of gratitude. As always, I mean, I'm grateful for you guys all the time, and I'm here to help. I'm here to be a source of encouragement. Whatever you need, I got you. Thank you again for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day and spend it with those that you love. Happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you guys next week. Bye. Thank you for tuning in and joining us on this journey of artistic exploration, entrepreneurial growth, and personal development. Remember, you have the power to create a life that is both fulfilled and balanced. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please subscribe to The Composed Artist on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And don't forget to leave us a review. Your feedback means the world to us and helps us reach more creatives like you. Until next time, keep creating, keep dreaming, and keep pursuing that composed life. You got this.